Hello, everyone. Welcome to our podcast. My name is Lisa.
And I'm Sebastian. It's great to have you with us today.
Yes, thanks for joining us. Today, we're going to talk about something we use every day: computers.
Computers are everywhere now. We use them at work, at school, and even for fun at home.
That's right, Sebastian. But before we dive in, let's explain what a computer is for those who are just starting to learn English.
Good idea. A computer is an electronic device. It helps us to store, process, and share information. Think of it as a very smart tool.
Yes, and computers can do so many things. You can use them to write documents, play games, watch videos, and even talk to friends who live far away.
Exactly. There are different types of computers, too. For example, laptops, desktops, tablets, and even smartphones, they all work like computers.
That's a good point. Let's talk about laptops and desktops first. A laptop is small and portable. You can carry it with you to school, work, or a coffee shop.
And a desktop is bigger. It usually stays in one place, like on a desk at home or in an office. Desktops are often more powerful than laptops, so they're great for heavy work like video editing or gaming.
Speaking of gaming, many people love to use computers for games. Have you ever played computer games, Sebastian?
Oh, yes. I love strategy games. They make you think and plan. But I also use my computer for work, like writing and researching. What about you, Lisa?
I use my computer mostly for creative projects, like designing and editing pictures. It's amazing how many tools are available on a computer.
Absolutely. Computers also help us to learn new things. For example, you can use a computer to search for information online. Have you ever used a search engine like Google or Bing?
Of course, a search engine is like a big library. You type in your question, and it shows you answers from the internet. It's very helpful.
And let's not forget emails. Computers make it easy to send messages. Email is one of the most common ways people communicate, especially for work.
True. Now, let's talk about how computers connect to the internet. When you use a computer to go online, you can do so many things like shopping, learning, or even watching podcasts like this one.
Right. The internet connects computers all around the world. It's like a giant web of information. But, Lisa, I think it's important to talk about staying safe online.
Yes, safety is very important. When using a computer, make sure you don't share personal information, like your address or passwords, with strangers.
Good advice. Also, always use strong passwords. A strong password has letters, numbers, and symbols. This makes it harder for someone to guess.
Exactly. Now, let's talk about some fun ways to use a computer. You can learn new skills, like cooking or drawing, by watching videos online.
Or you can read ebooks, listen to music, or even learn a new language just like our listeners are doing right now by listening to this podcast.
That's so true, Sebastian. Computers have made life easier and more fun. But do you remember when computers were much slower?
Oh, yes. Computers have come a long way. Now they are faster, smaller, and more powerful. Technology keeps improving every year.
It's amazing, isn't it? Computers are also helping in big ways, like in hospitals and space exploration.
Yes, scientists use computers to study the stars and planets. And doctors use them to diagnose illnesses and even perform surgeries.
It's incredible how useful computers are. But Sebastian, what advice would you give to someone who is new to using a computer?
Good question. I would say start by learning the basics. Learn how to turn it on, use the mouse and keyboard, and open simple programs like a web browser.
Great advice, and don't be afraid to ask for help. There are many tutorials online that can teach you step by step.
Yes, and practice is key. The more you use a computer, the more comfortable you'll become.
Well, I think we've covered a lot about computers today.
We sure did. Thank you so much for listening to our podcast.
If you enjoyed this episode, please give it a like, leave a comment, and share it with your friends and family.
And don't forget to subscribe for more episodes about learning English.
We'll see you next time. Take care and have a great day.
Bye for now.